So what do you think about this robot, Simran?
Well, the first thing I noticed is that it's very easy to build. But I noticed some problems with it. For example, when it stops, it moves up a little from the back. Another issue is that it's tilted and the legs are too high. They're also very flimsy.
Thanks for breaking it while we were recording, Simran.
I'm sorry. Oh yeah, and the wires are sticking out a little too high. And also, I think it's going to be very hard to add the attachments to it.
Let's take a look at this kit robot, for example. I'm going to run the same demo program and let's see what happens. This robot has the same problem of lifting from the back when it's not. Let's look at the distance between the center of the mass and the center of the wheel axle. It's quite much distance. Imagine pulling it forward from the line from the center of the mass. The larger the distance between the center of the wheel axle and the center of mass, the more torque there will be in the wheel, which will cause this to lift. Reducing the distance will reduce the torque. To completely eliminate the torque, you'll have to move the center of the mass parallel to the wheel. But if you do that, it'll cause the force to move completely forward, which will cause it to skid like... You know what I mean? The best option you have is to reduce the force. Force depends on two things, mass and change in velocity. Since you can't change the mass, what you have to do is go slower and don't make sudden stops. The real problem with it being diagonal is that this plastic part touches the ground when it rolls. Hear that? If we mount the motors horizontally, it should fix most of the problems. So this is what we'll need. We'll use the wheels and motors as is, and this is the rest of the stuff. So we'll need 4 L beams, 16 little black pegs, 2 5x7 rectangles, 2 straight 9-length beams, 4 long red, and 2 long blue. Follow exactly what I do. Now guess what you get to do? You get to do that same thing on the other side. We're going to make the construction more strong by adding these. And then you put the reds here. There's 2 on each side. I'm going to attach these 2 beams to make it more sturdy with these little black pegs. Now for the final step, the wires. One cable goes to B and the other to C. Now we're going to attach the other side to the motors. Let's try the demo program now. In the next video, we will learn how to make the kit robot and program it, and we will also brainstorm ideas for the missions. See you next time. Bye!